All righty. Again, good evening, everybody. This is Rob Gearing, owner of Traffic Leads to Income and leader of Team Massive Success. And this is our Wednesday meeting. We are doing it tonight. It is March 20th, 2024, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, or actually 8:06 p.m. Eastern Time. So we wanted to get everybody assembled into our room live. But it is a pleasure to have everybody. If you remember last week's meeting, we talked about the four pillars of your business. So if you're watching this, you may be one of my business contacts, one of my fellow peers in online business. You may be somebody that just knows me from various and sundry things over the years on Facebook. And that's what's really cool. I think that what we want to do as individuals and people on any social media platform is just to be ourselves, right? And I thank you for the share, Chris. We want to be ourselves, whether we're online business, offline business. We like to groom cats. Whatever the thing that we like to do is, it's good to share and understand each other. So I welcome everybody who's watching this either live or ultimately will watch this recorded. But I am an online marketer, and I'm very proud to say that I've been doing that for actually, I've been saying 20 plus years, 20 plus years. It's actually 25. This is the 25th anniversary, actually. 1999 was really where this all started. Way back in the day, way back in the days of the DHS Club, if you ever remember anything about that. But that's where it all started. That was my first $10 commission. That's when my wife threatened me, that she said, if you don't make your $25 entry fee back, that's it. This experiment's over. I'm pulling the plug on this. So I got that first $10 check. I got a few other checks, and lo and behold, I get the comment back from her. You know what? I can't believe that you actually can make money kind of out of thin air. And that was an inspiring comment that changed my life as an online marketer. And as I was looking to make money on the side, right? And I tried different things. So online was just one of the things that I was cycling through. And that's what stuck me. And that's why I'm still here today after all these years. So that's a little bit about me and a little story I wanted to tell. But we talked about the four pillars last week, and two of the pillars were similar. Pillar one is show up every day, right? So if you're in a community, if you make a commitment to a business or a group or a community or anything actually in life, you can relate this to online and offline. If I join a softball team, I should show up for practice and I should be there on time and I should give it my all. If I'm in an online business and then I come into a group and a community, I should want to show up every day. And that online community is actually daily practice for online marketers. We use something called Wow App, and that's where we have our meetings in our community and our groups and whatnot. So there's a lot of different platforms and ways to do it, but that's something that Team Massive Success really likes, and we profit from it because we get paid every day over at Wow App, just from our daily activity. But so first pillar last week we talked about was show up daily, whether it be the community or wherever. But in the example that I talked about last week, it was our community. So show up daily. That's peer accountability. That's self accountability as well. Because once you stop showing up for things, then you lose your way. You forget what you're doing. The commitment that you made, the goals that you had, sort of go away. The fourth pillar was don't quit. So that's like the bookends. Show up every day, but don't quit. And they're similar yet they're different. They're similar yet they're different. So you have to kind of think about that for a second. But this is a video that I'm going to show you that's very motivational, um, and um, and hopefully you'll be able to hear the audio. I'm hoping that the audio comes through on this. I think there's closed captioning on it as well. I may actually stop my share real quick and restart my share. Yeah, and I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to restart my screen share because I want to share my system audio. Okay, there we go. Entire screen audio. This is going to work now. So without further ado, a video that I have always enjoyed, and hopefully you enjoy it as well and find it motivational.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute, or an hour, or a day, or even a year. But eventually, it will subside, and something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever.
The margin for error is so small. I mean, 1/2 a step too late or too early, and you don't quite make it. 1/2 second too slow, too fast, you don't quite catch it. The inches we need are everywhere around us. They're in every break of the game, every minute, every second.
You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it. You want something, go get it. Period.
Don't be afraid to fail. You can't always win, but don't be afraid of making decisions.
You have to believe that something different can happen. He who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right.
That most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it. You don't want it badder than you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us.
Dig deep down and ask yourselves, who do you want to be? Figuring out for yourselves what makes you happy, no matter how crazy it may sound to the people.
Make a choice. Like, you just decide what it's going to be, who you're going to be, how you're going to do it. Just decide.
Why not? Why can't I be the MVP of the league? Why can't I be the best player in the league? I don't see why. Why can't I do that?
What did you say to the kid? It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. Get up.
Get up. And don't ever give up.
We can stay here, get the shit kicked out of us, or we can fight our way back into the light. We can climb out of hell. 1 inch at a time.
To be able at any moment to sacrifice what you are for what you will become. Most of you won't be successful because when you're studying and you get tired, you quit. I don't do well in math. You're right. You ain't never studied. I'm not good in writing because you have never written before.
Talent you have naturally. Skill is only developed by hours and hours and hours of beating on your craft. If you are not making someone else's life better, then you're wasting your time.
Don't cry to give up. Cry to keep going. Don't cry to quit. You already in pain. You already hurt. Get a reward from it.
Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not point fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Because every day is a new day. Every moment is a new moment. So now you got to go out
show you how great I am.
The 17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you. You, the people, have the power. The power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure.
Now, what are you gonna do?
Because limits, like fears, are often just an illusion.
First off, if you haven't made money,
Okay, there we go. I had to stop my I had to stop the share in order to get the mic back. So very powerful stuff. Hopefully everybody's give me a thumbs up if it all came through. You got good audio. You saw the closed captioning. You felt the inspiration. Okay, we got some people waiting in the waiting room. Let's go ahead and get them in here. So it's Tony and Vicky. Okay, so there's Vicky. There's Tony. All righty, cool. And then let's get our backdrop here. Our next backdrop is the TL2I cashmailer.com. And I want to talk about look who came up. Joel Lopez. He's in our room tonight. So I'm going to give it up for this fella who has come to us. Just met him really a couple of days ago. We had a meeting together, and he's just accelerated and moved things forward in his business in an awesome way. So now he's a JV with us. He's got his sights set on some greater mountains to conquer. No quitting there, no giving up there. Just all full throttle. So congratulations, and definitely well-deserved kudos for Joel. So our insert you topic, presented by Team Massive Success here, really kind of plays right off of how that video ended, basically, or what that video spoke about is, you're each one of those vignettes. That's a series of vignettes from movies and famous people like Sylvester Stallone or Arnold Schwarzenegger, Michael Jordan, various and sundry collection, mostly athletic clips, not all, but mostly, I would say, pro athletes, high level amateur athletes. But what you saw were, people achieving great things, but also people in some of those clips that were down and were down on the canvas or down on the ground and rose up from that. So that's the don't quit, never give up. It's easy to say don't quit, but it's hard sometimes to not quit. So you got to dig deep inside. And when we talk about inserting you in your business, right? What that means is that you sort of go against the grain of what the norms of marketing say. And what I mean by that is when I read my emails every day, I get subject line, I get a body of the email. Oh, it's join such and such business because you're going to make X amount of dollars and it's going to be awesome. And I look down, sometimes I don't even see a signature line. So what is this, a phantom that's advertising? If I want the company to directly advertise to me, great, fine. But this affiliate marketing stuff, this online marketing stuff, this is about inserting you. See how Joel has his picture on his page right there? Whether you have a sales page, a lead capture page, a splash page, whatever you want to call it, that's one of the first things is, putting yourself out there, right? With a name, not a cartoon graphic with a fictitious icon, with fictitious name, it doesn't fly. So, what I want to what I want to do and how I want to challenge everybody tonight in a good way is to say, how can you make your marketing more personal? How can you step away from these? Everybody wants the script. I can't. And how about the references in that video about I can't write emails. I can't write papers or journals. I can't make videos. I can't do math. All the different things that were thrown out there in the marketing circles. It's yeah, I can't write emails. I don't know what to say. I can't make videos. I'll look stupid. Can't. But what people are forgetting is that all that is you, right? You can write emails. You just don't believe in yourself and what you're doing enough, right? Believe in yourself. Your emails are great because they're you. Insert you. They're your emails, right? Check the punctuation, check the spelling, but speak from the heart. Be you. Right. I told a personal story in the very beginning here. I don't think I was in the recorded portion, but I sort of set up some things with just some personal stuff about me. Um, you know, it means so much to this type of business when people know who's behind it. And a lot of people join because they really they really feel something. It resonates. The person resonates more than the business does. And people generally join and follow people, not businesses. So if you wonder why you're failing in online marketing, in affiliate marketing, in network marketing, in multi-level marketing, whatever the marketing is, it's because you're following a company script that was written by a company to give you something. So you don't so you don't just say, I have nothing. So here's something, but that something is not really going to drive anything for you. It's not really going to help you. What you've got to do is take what you're given and basically put it in your own personal context and get out there and tell people about it. So really what you should do when you join a business, you should learn about it. You should go to the company webinar, like you're coming to this webinar tonight. Though we're not doing the nuts and bolts of traffic leads to income, you follow what I'm saying here. So you understand what the company's about that you're representing. You understand, what your the business model is, the business plan is. And once you have that down, you should get on YouTube and you should make a video. It's your introductory video. I just joined XYZ, as part of my business, because it's you. Your business first and foremost is yourname.com, right? robgearing.com, chriscicluna.com, rahima.com, the stevesmith.com, joellopez.com. That's the business. Then what are you about, right? And when I met with Joel, I learned things about Joel. I'm not going to share that because I didn't get permission from Joel to give his life story, but he's done some really cool things that I wouldn't know necessarily without talking to him, right? So share those things like you were talking to somebody. Put that out there before the business. And oh, by the way, I represent, this is my business. It's me, and I represent. And this is why I think this is something that's helped me, and I feel that it could help you. And this is why. Otherwise, where's the belief at? Where's the where's the leadership at? Because everything we do in marketing is we're asking people to follow us, whether to buy something from us, to learn something from us, to replicate something that we say, hey, this is something to replicate. That's leadership. So you want to put yourself out there before the company, and that's the people who are on the leaderboards. It's quite simple. I could rattle off tons of names of people that I've known over the years, but I'm not, because then this person's going to get mad because I didn't say them, and why did I say this person? Because yada yada yada. But so the point here is they were successful because you think of them first, not the business. And a lot of the high earners in online marketing have represented a few things over the years. Now, we did a webinar a few weeks back about finding your forever home, and it is important to really grade and evaluate what you're working with, so that you don't have to be an opportunity hopper, so that you don't have to. You want to build something that's going to be so big and so huge that you don't really need anything. But if you're jumping from thing to thing to thing, you're never really going to build one thing really to anything. So that's a problem that a lot of marketers have. And there are only a handful of people that can actually successfully hop because they have built a massive list, and their name is good, and they put out an email to a million people, and it has an affiliate link, and people will click it, and they're not going to support you. They're not going to help you. They're not going to go over your back office with you. They're not going to privately mentor you. They're going to say, you know what? Follow the instructions, read the back office, go to the FAQs, right? And I'm not faulting them. That's somebody who has earned their success because they cultured and cultivated a list probably over years and years of time. And they branded themselves, and I'm sure you can find their videos, and I'm sure you can find many things about them. um, and you know their name more than whatever they're putting out there. You just know, what, if they say it, it's good enough for me. So why can't you be that? Why can't you be that? You deserve that, right? Instead of always having that person be the one that's on the top of the leaderboard, it should be you. And the way you make it happen is you get yourself out there, you insert you into your business. So at Traffic Leads to Income, we believe in it so much that we have pages where you can insert your photo into a lead capture, into this page right here, which is the sales page, into a thank you page. We believe in branding. We believe in branding. And we put our pages out there in a lot of places. We have a lot of free traffic, we call it, that's out there promoting leaders of Traffic Leads to Income. But we've inserted ourselves into the business. But it goes even more than that. It becomes your personal. It should be your personal. Your personal calling, right? It should be your your goal and your vision and your focus is to always insert you into your business. So there shouldn't be any problem then, shooting somebody a text and saying, hey, when's a good time to call you, and when can we talk about this? And then when you talk to somebody, you don't say, hi, you know hi Sally, would you like to join my business? Here's my link. You say, hey Sally, how you doing today? Really super happy that you opted into my lead capture page. Let me tell you a little bit about me, and then I want to hear about you. And that could be a 5, 10, 15-minute conversation. And now it begins. And Sally's going to be super relaxed, super attentive. Your stress level has gone down because now you're having a conversation. You're not having because there's a myth out here, right? Everybody who criticizes me, and I've been in groups that hated me, they despised me, right? And certain people know what I'm talking about and who I'm talking about, because I said things that were very radical to their thinking of the invisible, automated, non-personalized, non-you formula. So that's okay. So why would this be vilified? I don't actually know the exact answer to that. Maybe because it doesn't really require any special ebook that you have to buy, any special cost that you have to put out. It's you going out and doing something, right? Not waiting for something to happen or waiting for some, nugget of information to come your way. It's just you inserting you in your business. These are tried and true tactics. To think that we're telemarketing is crazy, but the industry has been brainwashed with this. Tell your telemarketer. No, I'm actually supporting somebody who just joined and needs help and has requested it. Let's define what telemarketing is for a second. Telemarketing is the yellow pages. If I'm that old, yeah, It's the phone book. Used to be a paper book, and I would open it up. I personally wouldn't open up, but somebody could open it up, page through it, close their eyes, circle their finger in the air for a few seconds and put their finger down on a name. There'd be a phone number right there. Oh, hey, Sue, how you doing today? Just trying to sell Sue on the business, right? Maybe taking the same approach. Hey, but can't really say, you can't really explain. You're not gonna say, hey, Sue, I just put my finger on the phone book and I just decided to touch base with you. So let's think about this for a second when we talk about what telemarketing is. So cold calling, telemarketing, nothing to do with inserting you into the business, inserting you and what you bring to the table. Another person that comes to mind that I want to give kudos to tonight is Tony Babb, who's come into our Great Life business, which is booming right now, and it's in our downline builder at Traffic Leads to Income. But Tony's really close to silver rank, but he did a great Facebook campaign. So if you go look up Tony Babb and you look at and on Facebook and see his wall, you'll be like, very clever, very unique, very well done, and it created results. And it was basically somebody coming out and saying, I have a launch. I have a launch. I am representing a launch. Here you go. Let me lay out all that you're going to get. Right. And it was fun, and it had a little bit of flair, and it had a little bit of like mystery, like not sure, wait for the next post to come. That's what we're talking about. And it's great that we can share that as a community and look at other, and get ideas from that. That's why we come together and we have our groups and our chats and whatnot. But that's an example of inserting you in a business. Chris Cicluna here does great videos, and it's him sitting in his house at his computer talking about various and sundry of topics, right? And so he's he's one of my go-tos when it comes to YouTube, and has elevated and helped my YouTube game by kind of partnering with him a little bit. So use the YouTube, use the Facebook, be yourself, put it out there. I mean, if people aren't gonna, and who cares what they think anyway, right? You put your flag in the ground, you plant your flag, you say, and so I would encourage everybody today, my challenge for every one of the participants in this meeting and anybody watching this, no matter what business you're in, no matter what you do, whether it's online or offline, go to Facebook and do an introductory video. It's almost like clean slate, rebooting a computer. Hi, I'm Rob, and let me tell you a little bit about me. And whatever, and obviously, if you're doing things along the lines of online marketing, you're going to want to share a few of those things, but you're going to share other things about you as well, that you like horses, that you're a big Pittsburgh Steelers fan, that you love that they signed Russell Wilson, things along those lines, right? So and the other challenge would be to go to YouTube and do the same thing. So get yourself a YouTube channel and make yourself a introductory channel video introducing yourself. So if I'm a cat lover, I'm just looking for followers of cats. But if I'm an online marketer, I'm going to frame this so I want people to be attracted to, they're attracted to content, they're attracted to the message of what you're doing, of working from home and making money from home. So that's the insert you. And I don't want to make this super lengthy. I figure we're at a good point here. I do want to log in to the beloved Traffic Leads to Income. I've been an online marketer now for 25 years. The 20 plus is gone. It's now 25 years. 1999 was when I got started. Traffic Leads to Income's been around since it's been around for 15 years. So, that's another, good thing that I'm very proud of. And it's taken many forms, and you're looking at the latest format right here. So I'm going to log in real quick, and I'm going to ask if anybody here, if anybody here is not a member, get back to the person who brought you to this video, and definitely, get their link and sign up, or you can go to the tl2icashmailer.com and grab a free membership, and let us help you. Let us give you advertising. See, advertising, I'm getting free advertising right here. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to pay 000 for that at our MSF mod level, right? Complete the 000 purchase is always fun. You can also do login spotlight ads with us. So I'm going to encourage everybody who understands how to do a login spotlight ad to get them in. I shouldn't have to put one in myself. I'd rather you do it. And they're very affordable. So how would you like your page to be right here on login and then get rated? And then you can log in and look at what people say about your page. What a great way to get feedback about your graphics and how how your site looks, how your lead capture page looks or whatnot. So definitely you can take out a week for a very affordable price. And let's get the rest of March taken care of. Let's get April. And we used to, back when we really promoted this, it was booked up like so months and months and months in advance. You would have to like wait 3 or 4 months. It's open right now. Go for it. Okay. So not only do we provide advertising for people that have something to advertise, whatever business that you're in, if you need eyes on it, if you have a website and you need eyes on it, and that's going to help you, yes, that's what we do. We have multi forms of traffic, including some different forms of paid traffic that get to a different audience. If you have like a network marketing business, you need business opportunity seekers to have eyes on your offer. We help with that as well. So multi forms of traffic and a great training plan. 7 steps to your success. We give free upgrades. We teach you how to start making money here through our cash mail inbox. We show you how to make money at Wow app over here in step 1 instructions. We take you through the 7 steps. You can meet with me. I can share my experiences with you. I can customize a plan with you. We can take your business to the next level, but that's another part of inserting you in your business. You've got to ask for help. You've got to raise your hand. You've got to stop thinking that you have all the answers and go, if it's not me, maybe it's somebody else. But you've kind of hopefully gotten a feel for what I bring to the table and what I have to offer. And I think Joel would be my latest testimonial about a great meeting that was 30 minutes of power. And I feel I can't speak for Joel that it really was a very beneficial chat that we had. So that's it. So I just wanted to talk about that. I want to get people through training and get them started and help them out and help whether you're struggling with what you have in your existing portfolio or looking for some new wrinkles. We're here to help and support. So with that note, I am going to stop the recording, and then we'll just do Q&A with our Facebook folks and our live Zoom audience. So for those watching the recording, definitely I appreciate it. I'm going to come back to the room, stop the recording, and open it up for questions. So thank you very much, and to your massive success.